And now the Hansons and Hiatus podcast with Nate and Alexis.
Happy Friday, fuckers. It is episode 167 of the Hansons on Hiatus podcast. I'm your host, Nate. This is my wife, Alexis.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And don't forget to support the podcast. buymeacoffee.com/Hansons on Hiatus. You can buy some virtual beers.
And we will happily drink them.
I will double fist them.
Please don't.
No promises. Hansonsonhiatus.com. We got all the links to the podcast there, the social medias, the merch shop. We got lots of stuff coming up for the summer.
Father's Day is coming up. Get your Father's Day merch or buy him some beer chugging merch. You know, we have ones that say, keep your kids away from me. Your dad might like that.
Yeah, that'd be funny. You can also become a monthly Fucky supporter there. We got the link to that. You can become a little Fucky for $1 a month. You can be a medium Fucky for $5 a month, or you can be a big old Fucky for $10 a month.
And we love all our Fuckies paid and free.
And we want to thank some of our paid Fuckies. We want to thank Brandon, Jen, Crazy Mark, Russ G, Adam K, Doug T, Justin, Jose, Sydney, Luis, Manny, Spandex Thor, Brian P, Antonio, Chrissy, Christina, Stephanie, Kimberly, Thomas, Nikki D, Melissa, Eric, Lindsay, Jasmine, Jorge, Stephanie, Andrea, Brittany, Jackson, Jared, and Samantha. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you. Mucho.
And as usual, like, follow, share, subscribe, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, YouTube Music at Hansons on Hiatus.
We be there.
We be everywhere.
Yes, we're trying.
We're in most places.
We're trying to be everywhere. Make us be everywhere.
Actually, I don't know if you saw the message on our at Hansons on Hiatus on Instagram, but Caprice messaged and said give her some stickers and she'll put them all around the world. When she was.
Oh God.
Yeah, and she was like, I could have put it in fucking Antarctica.
Right?
I could
little
have put
penguin boat.
Yeah. Where else has she been? Easter Island,
Yeah.
like everywhere. I was like, oh man.
Man.
So whenever she comes back, we gotta get her some stickers.
I think we're gonna see her today.
Oh,
I
nice.
think we are tonight.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
if she was back in town or not. So
Yes,
that's very cool.
she's
Very
back.
cool.
Thank you, Caprice. Great idea.
Yes.
Very good idea.
Let's see. We want to get some of the comments from last episode.
Sure, we love those comments. Let's see here. This is a long one.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell Brandon, but he got me turned on to podcasts because I also got tired of music. I'd be like, get that Satan worshiping bicycle peddler out of here, then take Kimonito and leave. And by the way, that's a total reference from Miss Gulch of Wizard of Oz for stealing Toto.
Your classic 1940 reference. Yeah.
God, Wizard of Oz is that old, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Let me
Oh my
look.
gosh, 19 something.
Yeah.
It's an old one.
1939. I was close. Whatever.
39.
Yeah.
Year off.
Great. It's a classic.
And that was from Jen.
Did they ever do derail, but did they ever do like a animated version of The Wizard of Oz?
Probably.
I mean,
I'm
I feel like
sure.
they got the 1939 version and then like the Michael Jackson version.
Well, they have all those, what is it now? Wicked?
Oh,
Everybody
yeah,
loves the
true.
Wicked.
Yeah, but it's interesting they didn't really do a reboot for like 90 years or whatever
Yeah,
it seems
true.
like.
I mean, it's a classic, so people are probably offended. Do not touch my Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. I guess it wouldn't be 90 years, would it? No, 60, 70, 80. Yeah, 87.
I
but who's
mean,
counting?
close.
86,
We're
yeah.
getting up there.
Yeah. All right, sorry, go ahead.
Next comment. Also, and this is both are from Jen. Also, Nate was talking about wiener jigglers and big hot dogs in the same episode. Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about when I made the little penis Jello jiggler
Jello
thing.
jigglers for Sherry's bachelorette party.
Yeah.
They were little penises, little
Yeah,
peni.
I don't think I called them wiener jigglers, but I like that name.
I like that name better.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that
like
is-
the Jello jigglers.
Yeah, it's my gamer name.
There you go.
Yeah. Wiener
Wiener
Jiggler
Jigglers.
69.
I'm like, I'm not playing with this dude.
No.
Next comment. Let's see here. Sounds like Bruno's on the hook for some back child support. That's from Brandon.
Oh, shit. Bruno is Kimonito's dad that we discovered on social media last episode. We were talking about it. And so, yes, I do think he owes him some back child
I
support.
think he does.
These heartworm pills aren't going to pay for themselves.
No, all these bones and snacks and treats, they
Yeah,
add
just get
up.
to bang at the dog park and leave.
I
Get out of
know.
here. Yeah, so yeah, I agree, Brandon. But that would be very helpful this weekend because today is Kimonito's first birthday.
Yay! Feliz cumpleaños, que bonito. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we have a 1-year-old.
I know.
Again.
Do we do it like people do with their kids? And like, in a couple months, be like, he's 16 months.
Yes. We should put him on a little baby blankie with the little month marker.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that when we first got him, but it'd be too hard because he wouldn't lay on his back like at this age.
No, he would be like,
yeah,
freaking out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but
I can't believe he's one.
I know. Yeah,
Happy
pretty
birthday,
soon he'll be 32 months old.
He will. Right now, he's enjoying a little bully stick, chewing on a little bone.
Back to the wiener jigglers.
The wiener jiggler.
This is a stiff wiener jiggler.
What do they call it? Pizzle?
A pizzle? Is that what they call it?
It was like bully stick, and in parentheses said pizzle, and we were like, "What does that mean?"
I've heard people say that. I don't know what that is. It's like just another name for a wiener.
Bull penis.
Yeah. I love how you whisper. Bull penis.
Bull penis. I don't like to say it because he's like, "What?"
Yeah. Well,
anyway,
well, I had a weird moment at the gym the other day. So I can't remember what I was doing. I was like squats or something like that, and I had my headphones as usual. And sometimes people come over to you and they will tap you on the shoulder. Hey, can I work in or whatever? You got to take the headphones out.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, right. Like you can wait 10 seconds.
Yeah.
For me to do this, but so this guy, like I'm in between sets, and this guy comes over and he like kind of taps me and then kind of points past me. So I'm thinking, oh great, well, like was somebody else on this machine or is he trying to work in or whatever?
Like,
and then I'm like, so I'm looking around and then he's like, no, and then like points at my shirt more, and I was like, what? And I take my headphones out and I look down, and I have this shirt on, and this guy goes, tell me about it.
Oh.
And I look at my shirt, and it's this shirt I got. So when I used to do the morning show in Atlanta, across the hall from us was the news station. We were on Rock 100.5, and the news station was 106.7, I think.
Yeah.
But they shut down before we did.
Oh.
And well, I guess we didn't shut down, but before I left, yeah,
did.
yeah, eventually they did.
You left in good time.
Yeah. So, but there was a guy over there, Mike Brooks, who has since passed. But he was, I can't remember exactly. I think he was like military, FBI. He worked in like the 9/11 stuff. Like he was kind of like in the intelligence community, I guess. So every now and then we'd have him come across the hall and come on our show, and he would, whatever we were talking about, something to do with the military, the government, or whatever. He could answer those questions.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's
so
great resource.
So one time he came in and he brought us all a gift, and he brought us all T-shirts. Oh. And the T-shirt is on the front chest. It says Chris Kyle, and it has like a Navy SEAL emblem. Yeah. And then on the back, it was like a big Navy SEAL emblem, and it said Chris Kyle again. And then it said like annual fundraising event or something like that, or fundraiser or something. Or beneficial fundraiser, and it said like Texas Stockyards, I think. And so that's what this guy was talking about, this shirt. And so he's like, tell me about it, and he's one of those guys that's like, you could tell he's in the military. He's like very direct and cool and calm and collected. So then I start getting a little nervous, thinking like he's thinking I'm like one of those stolen valor guys or something. So I'm like, I was like, oh yeah, I don't know why I was panicking. I think I was just caught off guard because I thought he was going to ask to work in, and I have to tell a backstory of my shirt.
Yeah.
So like, well, I used to work at a radio station, and we had this guy that he came in, and he gave me, I'm not in the military, but and he's like, holds up his fist, and I give him a fist bump, and I was like, yeah, brother, and he's like, no. And he holds his fist up again. And I look, and he has a ring on, and it has a Navy SEAL emblem on the ring. And so I was like, oh, okay, this dude's a SEAL.
Just bumped his SEAL ring.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, so sorry. And then, he's telling me that, tell me about it. And so I was like, okay, bro, like, give me a real fist bump. So I give him a fist bump. And then I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. He's like, what's your name? I was like, Nate. He's like, where are you from? I was like, I'm from Iowa, but I live here now. He's like, I'm from Colorado. I was like, okay, cool. And so I was like, all right, well, and he tells me his name's Zach, and I was like, oh, nice to meet you, Zach. All right, well, have a good workout. And then while I'm about to turn around, I go, oh, thank you for your service. Like I just I don't know, I just panicked because I was like, what's this guy gonna say to me or whatever?
Oh
so,
my
yeah.
gosh, what does his ring look like? Was it cool?
Nah, it was just like. I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't like a Super Bowl ring or anything like that. It was, I can't remember if it was silver or gold, but it was just like a basic ring and then just like a little round Navy SEAL emblem on it. But This is not the first time this has happened to me. Like, this is like probably the third time. Like my buddy Colton Smith that I wrestled with in high school. He won the Ultimate Fighter. He's like an MMA guy, and I think he wasn't a SEAL. I think he was a Army Ranger or something like that. So he messaged me online one time, saw a video, and he's like, "Hey, where'd you get that shirt?" I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "This is something," but
Tell
it's
me
like
about it.
it's from this fundraiser, and they like I looked it up. I can't remember like where all the proceeds go and everything like that, but it's like as if you went to an auction and you won like a gift package or something like that. So, so I just think Mike Brooks got it from this thing in Texas that he went to.
Why did he bring you? This is totally off subject, but why did he bring you T-shirts from an event you didn't go to? And you've never met this Chris Kyle person, right?
Yeah, well, I mean,
but you guys were talking about him.
I'm not super knowledgeable about him, but he's like an infamous sniper, like in the U.S. Like everybody knows who he is.
Right.
But I don't know. I think it was just like when you do anything, like when you go and you get like especially in radio, you get like, oh, here's a Buc-ee's T-shirt or whatever. I think he just had these extra shirts. Like they probably gave him like a bunch of them or something. Like, hey, we got these leftover shirts we didn't give out. And then he's like, oh, and then maybe it was, I can't remember at the time. Maybe we were talking about the event or something, and maybe it was a way to like bring it up on the radio, So
nice.
yeah, it was nice.
I looked up the ring. It could be like, it's not a Super Bowl ring, but it's a really nice ring. It's kind of like one of those ones when you graduate college or something, or high school.
I should have looked it up. Like, is it something like this guy killed 75 people?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they all have different like little meanings on it and all that. So I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, I should ask him.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, if you see this guy in there, I guess I don't know how I describe him.
Look at their rings.
If you thought what does a white sniper look like, this is what he looks like. Just hat. Little. Goatee, mustache, beard.
Business.
Yeah, business. I was
like, tell me
watch out, bro.
Let's just start saying that to people. Go up to him and be like, hey, how you doing? Be like, tell me about it. Like, what?
Yeah.
And then just walk away.
I should just make up like a story or something.
Yeah.
He was actually my lover.
Yeah. God. That's not going to be good.
No, I'm joking. But, and you had an interesting, like, was it yesterday? You messaged me and you're like, some of the ladies yelling on the street.
There's never a dull moment in our area, I swear. The gym or just walking. It's kind of dead here lately because we're the beginning of low season. So me and Kay Monito are out on a puppy walk, and we hear this lady start yelling over by like our taco stand that's on our corner.
Mm-hmm.
So we just hear her yelling, and I'm like, who is she yelling at? And then I realize she's on the phone. And then she starts kind of walking closer towards us, and she's yelling, call Patty. Has anyone talked to Patty? Call Patty.
Patty Mayonnaise.
And then I'm like, who the fuck is Patty? And I'm waiting for her to like, she's like, do you need help? Call Patty. Oh my God.
Doug, get Doug on the phone. Where's Skeeter at? Is he okay?
Where's Quail Man?
Come on, Pork Chop.
Get Quail Man. Oh my gosh, we need Quail. She needed help, and this lady
get Pork Chop out of the house.
I don't know. She looked like she was from Florida or somewhere. But so she's yelling and yelling, and then finally I hear her connect with Patty. She's like, Patty, there's a fire behind your house. Get out of there. Get my truck. Go. I'm calling mom. Blah, 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 blah. So maybe she's sisters with Patty or I don't know, siblings, some kind of thing.
Well, I hope she doesn't need a phone call to get out of there. Like, how does she not know her house is on fire?
Right? Yeah. So they're like, thank God, maybe she's taking a nap. Like, get the fuck up. Your house is on fire, Patty. So she was pacing back and forth. We went back in, and I heard her stop yelling. So hopefully Patty's okay and there's no fire. But I don't think it was here. It sounded like back home.
Back in the States or
like,
something.
Get my truck, do this, do that. So, and she definitely wasn't from around here.
No.
But I hope Patty's okay and her house is okay. There's just always something going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially with those patties.
Exactly. There's always a patty going on.
Well, and I didn't even bring this up at the beginning of the episode. This is our second time recording this episode.
Oh, that's fun.
Because we recorded earlier and we're just about finishing up. We're about 45 minutes in, and I looked down, and it stopped recording. Actually, let me make sure we're still recording. And the video stopped recording. So we have all the audio from it. So it's like, fuck.
It recorded the audio, but not the video?
Yeah, because I have two different apps. Like, I record the audio and the video also.
You looked so sad, like you were about to cry. I thought someone died, because you look down, you go, oh no. Like, I was about to tell my Airbnb horror story, and you're like, oh no. And then your face just dropped. And I'm like, what happened now? Like, I can't take it. It only recorded 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened because it wasn't like I didn't hit record. Like it recorded 10 minutes and then just shut off. And I have enough space and everything, so I don't know what's going on.
167 episodes. It's never happened before.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So so
Well, this version will be even better.
Take
'cause we're
two.
like very seasoned now.
Yeah. So anyway, this past weekend, Friday, we just kind of like randomly decided to go on this walking tour / pub crawl.
Yeah, well, you saw it on social media, right?
Yeah.
You're like, this might be fun. to do.
So, to set up the story, there's a group called the Playa Soul Collective here, and it's basically just kind of like a collective of bars and restaurants and everything, and they have an app, and then you scan it, and you got this little punch card that's like a virtual punch card, and if you get so many a month, then you get like a gift at the end of the month, or you're in a drawing sometimes. So like they have like I won one of the month. I got a T-shirt.
That's great.
It was a Chris Kyle shirt. No, okay.
No, I was like, another one?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Carlos Kyle. But yeah, you can win like a bottle of liquor, like a day pass to a resort. Like they actually have some good prizes. And speaking of, I didn't get my fucking my passes stamped last night. I went to one of the spots, or we did, and they couldn't get the app to work or something. So he's like, next time I'll scan it twice. I was like, you didn't even ask for my name. You're not going to remember me.
Yeah, he'll remember you.
Yeah,
he's like, white dude with a poog.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
But so that's the purpose of that is to, get people to go into these places more often, which is a very, very smart idea.
Very smart, yeah.
So on their Instagram, I saw on last Friday, they were doing this, called it a walking tour. They said, we're going to meet at 6 o'clock, spend 45 minutes at each bar. And they're going to, kind of tell you about their establishment, and then you're going to get a free gift. And free gift in Mexico could be nothing or a keychain or something like that.
You're here. Welcome.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't have high hopes for it, but we actually did get a lot of good stuff. So the first place we went to was called the Las Tiki, and it's like an Asian Mexican fusion kind of place. And oh man, so like they got al pastor egg rolls and
crispy Korean beef tacos and like little just different, they'll still have the tacos and different things, but they're all a different spin.
Yeah.
One of our favorite places.
So we went there. We got there a little bit late. We brought some of our friends, Zach and Nancy, and I think a couple other people were there, right? Oh, Wanda came with us.
Yeah. A couple other guys.
And so we got a little late, so we didn't get the free gift, whatever it was. So we follow everybody to the next spot, and it's the place is called El Tapas, and it's like a true Spanish place, and so they got really good sangria, and
wine.
We walk in, and they put out the guy, tells us about the place, the manager or whatever, and then they bring out these big plates of papas bravas, which is like kind of like I don't know, diced tomato or potatoes in like kind of a tomato sauce. With some crema on it. So that was really good.
Delicious. Much needed.
Yeah. And what'd you get, a wine?
I got wine.
And this is like, I guess I wouldn't really think of it as like a wine bar. Like that's not the main focus of it, I didn't think. But they treated it like a wine bar. Like you got to taste the wines before you picked one out.
Yeah, I was just like, just take a house red. And he's like, no problem. Brought out 2 bottles, showed me the labels, let me try a little bit, picked one of them. It was lovely. And I was like, oh no, is this going to be the most expensive wine? It wasn't. Everything was pretty affordable there.
Very nice. Yeah. And I got to say, the service was insane. A lot of times here, I'm sitting around like, I just ordered a bottle of beer. Like, all you have to do is get it and open it.
Yeah,
fucking bring it to me.
Throw it at me.
Yeah, right? Like, I'll go get it out of the fridge myself. Yeah. Like, why are you doing 12 other things? But anyway, so this place had really good service.
Excellent
it was like,
service.
boom, boom, beer right there. Oh, you want a wine? Joom. Which one? Pop, pop. It was
and
like,
there was a lot of people there. There was, like 25 people in the group?
Yeah, I think so.
And then there were other patrons there. So they were, same thing with Lost Tiki. Excellent service. I think that's why we like their food and the atmosphere, but they have great service there too.
Yeah, so definitely go. Never been to this place before. Definitely will go back. So this place is, or the point of the pub crawl or the walking tour is working. Yeah.
Yes. Sure.
And then the next spot they took us to, actually, our friends ended up leaving. They went to some other place that rips you off.
That's right.
Just kidding. But no, I think they had some other friends that were going there too.
Yeah.
What is the place called?
San Lucho.
San Lucho. They're kind of known for putting drinks on your tab that you didn't order, or
Right.
totals don't add up correctly. But
Yeah, which you gotta watch that.
yeah,
Place. Watch your
motherfuckers.
receipts.
But
Check it.
it's hard because they have a good spot and they got live music and stuff. So
They
yeah.
do. They have a good vibe there.
Anyway, not on our tour.
Not on the tour.
So this
That's
next
right.
place we went to is Saigoncita.
Mhm.
It was it Vietnamese place, I think.
Vietnamese, Yeah.
And so we go in there and they have like different egg rolls set out for us to all try. And and we got we bought stuff at all these places
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So it's a
works.
win-win, yeah. And so the Vietnamese lady gets up there to talk to the group,
The owner.
and the owner.
Mhm.
And so she does it all in Spanish, and
Yep.
she's making jokes and everybody's laughing and
Oh, yeah.
stuff. And also really nice about these places, they came over to us and did their little spiel again in English, even though we understood most of what they
Oh,
were
yeah.
saying, but we're like, well, listen again,
Oh, yeah.
maybe we missed some things.
We were laughing along, so they were probably like, "I'm confused.
Yeah.
You can understand me, but you're barely speaking Spanish."
Right. But speaking of confused, so looking visually at this lady, Vietnamese,
Yep.
speaking in very good Spanish,
Mhm.
and then she comes over to us to do a little spiel in English, has a British accent.
Yeah,
And I was like, well,
must have grown up in the
yeah,
UK.
yeah, but I was like, was not expected that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the egg rolls were super good. I think we got some fried wontons.
I've been craving egg rolls for over a month. As soon as they set them down, I was like, yes.
Yes. And they had the logo of
yeah.
the Saigoncita is a little black pug
Black bug.
with a little I don't know what you call those hats, little pointy hats.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah.
white power pointy hats,
No,
but
no,
the other little
like
ones.
the Asian style hat. Yeah.
And then they had a Chinese beer. I don't know why they didn't have Vietnamese beer. Maybe it's hard to get here. But they had that Chinese beer. It was like a Lucky Buddha, and the
Yeah.
bottle is shaped like a big Buddha guy.
So cute. It's this glass green bottle, and it's just boop, little Buddha, fat little Buddha,
Fat little Buddha.
fat little Buddha.
Let's see. And then the next spot we went to is Marmorata.
Mhm.
And that is like a craft liquor bar. So they have all these Mexican made liquors and mixed drinks and stuff, cocktails. Yeah. And we got one. And so we're on this tour by ourselves now. So we're just, it was really fun. We made some new friends. We met some ladies from Michoacan. They just moved to Playa, and we got their, we got their connect.
Yep.
We got their
They
contact.
love Que Bonita, so we became friends.
Yeah. And we got some cocktail. I don't know what it was. Some kind of orange thing. It was really good.
Really good.
And then what did you get to drink?
Some coffee. It was a espresso tequila martini. It was really good.
It was a tequila espresso martini.
Yes, tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
That's
say
right.
that? Sorry.
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. Did I? Maybe.
But yeah, I have never seen a martini made with tequila.
Me
It,
either.
it looked very nice.
And I'm not a huge tequila fan, but it was great. It jacked me up, man, that coffee. And it was a smaller drink, and I was like, woo. But yeah, I got to take my girl Nancy there. It was good because she loves Catahios.
Oh, yeah.
It's better.
And they do fancy drinks. They,
yeah.
do the little gun that makes the bubble with the
Yeah.
smoke in it and everything. But what did I get? I got a beer and a shot of mezcal for 150 pesos. So yeah, good deal.
Your shot was so cute. It was
Oh yeah, it was a little boot.
little boot.
A little boot.
As soon as he said that down, I was like, oh, God, what'd you get?
What'd you do?
What'd you do?
And then the last spot that we went to was called Rubia y Morena, and it was just it was almost like a street bar.
Yeah.
The seating's all on the streets or whatever, and they're making drinks and stuff. But they had what did we get? We got free little baby Dos Equis.
Yeah. What do they call those, I wonder?
Yeah, I don't know, because the Coronas are
Coronitas.
yeah, Coronitas. Yeah, Dos Equitas. Equitas. Yeah, but the last spot that we went to, this place, there was a lot going on the pub crawl.
Oh, yeah. There was a fire dancer. There were people dancing in the streets. There was a Jamaican band. And I'm just with Que Bonita having a good time. And I look around and you're not there. And you come back with something weird.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, I was feeling pretty good at this point, and I'm
We all were.
feeling the music, and I see across the way this girl is drinking this drink, and I'm like, oh, I gotta have one of these
Oh, my
motherfuckers. So
gosh.
I go up to the bar and I was like, give me one of those, and pulls it out, and it is a capybara shaped drink. And it's michelada in it, but it has like chamoy around the top and fucking gummy bears and everything. Like,
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
it was amazing.
Adorable. As well.
Yeah, so good. But yeah, I'm pretty hammered at this point. So I'm walking home and I get booted. Help.
What?
I got a flat tire.
What happened?
I have a flat tire. Capybara's fault.
Wait.
It's all his fault.
You did. They were like, no drinking and driving, sir.
Yeah, sorry.
Boot ya.
It is the capybara's fault.
It was
Oh,
the
yeah.
capybara.
And it's called Capicella.
Capicella.
That is the name of the drink. But I was like, it was the same price as a cocktail. So I was like, yeah, we got it.
I blame the Capicella.
I blame it too. But it was
my
a nice
gosh.
little pub crawl, you
It
know.
was.
And I mean, I know, like, I mean, it's a pub crawl, right? It's not a walk. I mean, it's a walking tour. Oh, to me, a walking tour is like you walk around and look at architecture, and you're like, this
True.
building was built in the 1940s.
This is a different. Maybe they like to call it a walking tour, not a pub crawl for people that don't want to drink that much.
Yeah,
so you
or maybe
can go,
legal reasons or something.
Yeah, true, something like that. Like, please don't. You're not coming to get hammered, but you can get hammered if you want.
Yeah, so if you're coming to Playa Soul Collective, download their app. Super cool.
Yeah, follow them on social media. They do great. Great social media.
Yes.
Got us in.
Yep.
Pulled us right in.
And then let's see. Saturday,
Mhm.
we were feeling a little rough.
A little slow.
A little
leaving
slow.
in the morning.
And the plan was to go over to Cozumel because we work with our friend Wanda's charity, and it's charitablетourisms.com. Tourism, sorry, not
charitablетourism.com.
And so there's donors that come in to, that are on vacation, and they bring donations and, donate money and everything. So we're going over to, and now they're our friends. Like
Yes,
we've
of
met them.
course.
They're from Wisconsin, Jill and Kevin. So we were planning on renting a big minivan. And I'm the driver because I do this often.
Of course.
And so we're like, okay, they're going to take the 10. We'll take the 9:30 ferry, get over there, go get the car, do the paperwork, all that jazz. And then, go pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes about 11 minutes to get to the ferry, and I think I called it about 9, like 9, maybe 9:05, so with plenty of time.
Yeah.
So I get the in-drive driver, and he's on his way. He's 3 minutes away. I'm like, oh, great, got plenty of time. We'll be fantastic. And I'm looking at him on the map, drives right by our road, and then goes around the block. I'm like, okay, maybe he's coming in on the other side. Goes around there again, misses it again, has to go like 5 blocks up. Dude, it took 10 minutes for him to get to our fucking house. So at this point, we get in, and I'm like, we're not going to make it.
Yeah.
And you're like, we might be okay. I was like, we're not going to make it. We're on the way, because you just missed one last week.
Yeah, I missed one with Sherry. But again,
Same reason.
Well, we left late.
Yeah,
and then
true.
The
But he also didn't drive fast.
He didn't drive fast, and he dropped us off far away, which was so frustrating.
So this in-drive driver, we're on the way. Of course, he's not going super fast, but even if we tell them to go fast, they don't.
Oh,
so it doesn't matter.
You can only go so fast.
And we're about to where they're going to drop us off, and we're stuck at a stoplight. And I'm like, let's just get out here.
Yeah.
We have like 4 or 5 minutes. And I'm like, we might be able to make it. And you're like, we're not going to make it.
Yeah.
I'm like, we might be able to. So like, I was like, let's at least try. I'm not going to like fucking sprint, but like, let's walk briskly and try to make it.
We're like, let us out. We can get out
So he starts to, we start to get ready to get out, and then the light turns green, and he's like, let's go ahead. So I was like, okay, he'll drive us to the next block faster than, we would have walked probably.
Yeah.
So does that. We've already paid, luckily, because we were doing that at the light.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, and we're like, here's fine. And he does like a U-turn, and then he does like a 3-point turn to turn around the other way. And we're like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Oh my God.
So it's like 3-4 minutes at this time when we get out, and I'm like, let's fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like power walking, not running. We're just power walking. And we get there, we go, up the escalator, down through the park, up the escalator to, where you go through security to get onto the ferry. And we get there, and they're closed.
We got there like right at 9:30.
Yeah, like we were like right on the dot.
Right on
and
the
to
dot.
be fair, like they leave at like 9:05. They're
Yeah.
not like or 9:35. Yeah. So I was a little frustrated because we've been here for 5 years. You and I started coming 2017,
Mm-hmm.
so 9 years. I've missed it twice, and one time we were with Brandy.
Yeah.
And she was just late. I was at the ferry, and they just got there late. So we missed it there. And so this is the only second time I've ever missed it. But you know what? the times that you and I've missed it is typically been because of these fucking in-drive drivers.
It is.
So, I mean, I'm not saying it's completely their fault
Yeah.
because we cut it close, but if you would have just drove quickly there and whatever, but when we walk, we've never missed it. We've not missed it one time walking.
I know it's funny that we can walk there in like 20 minutes and be fine, but my 10-minute drive always makes me late.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to ask them to not drop us. Like when we say the ferry port, they go to that taxi turnaround. That's why they don't want to turn around there because the taxi mafia is there. So maybe we need to put them like down by like Hertz or something, or whatever the next block over is to drop us right there.
Well, the problem now is the 10th Ave is one way, so they have to go all the way up to 20, and then they come back down, and then they got to go. It's just such a clusterfuck. Like,
or
if we can
earlier.
walk, true.
Yeah.
Well, that's partially our fault, but when we walk, we have never had a problem. So I don't know.
There's a mosquito.
I don't know. Get him. So anyway, we missed the ferry. Taxi got lost. We're like, we'll take the 10.
Yeah.
We'll meet everybody else. We met on the boat. We had our beers with us. We were fine. We were on the way. And we went and got the van when we got over there, or I did, me and Jorge, which I don't know why anybody needed to come with me at that point.
Just
but
to, keep you company. Maybe make sure you don't wander off.
Yeah.
Buy a capybara drink.
So, yeah, right. True. So I get the van, go pick up the gang, and I'm, I do this often, but this is Wanda's tours and her donors. I'm not making the plan. Like I'm just the driver today.
You're not on duty today.
Yeah.
You're just the chauffeur.
And I love you to death, Wanda, but this tour was not it.
It didn't hit.
No.
As the kids say.
So we went for the first stop we go to is like a place we've never been to before. And it would probably be nice if it was just you and I, and we just wanted to sit by the water and stare at the ocean.
Yeah.
But we're going there with the idea that we were going to swim.
And it was hot AF.
Yeah. And it's like the beach is super rocky. We're 10 feet from the highway.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't let the dogs off the leash because whatever, and they didn't really swim much because they're in the rocky area.
Right.
So we're like, and then she didn't even want to swim. Like what nobody swam. I'm like, what are we doing here?
She's
So
like, oh no, I'm not swimming today.
So we leave there and we go to so on the east side of the island, there's this place called Senior Iguanas that we often go to because they got really good quesadillas and got a nice ocean view. And they have a second location on the southwest side of the island, and it's across the highway, and it's in the jungle. And I mean, it's a nice spot, but there's a pool there. And so we're swimming in this like kind of dirty pool. Yeah. Food was great and everything.
Good food. Really good food.
But yeah, we spent maybe like an hour there, right? Probably about an hour.
Probably about an hour. All the boys got in the pool. None of the girls got in the pool.
Yeah. So we leave there. We go to the backside of the island. It's just completely covered. I mean, full disclosure, we're getting hit real hard with seaweed right now. So so if you're coming to the Riviera Maya anytime soon, be prepared. It's out there. Yeah.
There's other things.
There's plenty of other things to do.
And there's other places to go.
Yeah, and there's good. Yeah, like the west side of Cozumel is fine. Yeah. Because it comes in from the east. Right. And so the east side is covered and the west side is fine. So we do that drive. There's nowhere to stop. And we go to, what did we go to next? Oh, then we decided to go to this, it's called Marte's Place. It's a horse ranch and they have a restaurant there. And we went there like 3 years ago.
Yeah, we've been there before.
We did like horseback riding and, all that stuff. What else? ATVing and
lots of animals and things.
Yeah.
Is it a new owner now?
Yeah, I think it's a new owner. Yeah, but really good food and everything. But yeah, and we got free shots. So thank you, Brian, who actually.
Brian.
So we went there to give to our friend Brian made some T-shirts for this restaurant because they had gone there when they were in town. So we were bringing them the T-shirts, and they were so thankful. I think they FaceTimed with him and everything. Oh, yeah. But for that, they gave us like 2 free shots, and they were fucking delicious. It was like a Mexican candy. It's like a watermelon kind of tequila drink, I think. And this other like rainbow shot. I didn't know what the fuck it was, but it was real good.
Real good. Neither of them tasted like alcohol.
Yeah. So we went to this horse ranch in the jungle and on the side of the highway.
Any swimming there?
Nope, no swimming.
No swimming.
Nope.
Okay. It was a nice stop, though. They were so happy.
And then you got kind of a scary text message or call, I think.
I did. My brother called me that my dad was being rushed to the emergency room. So that's fun when you're on an island and you can't do anything.
Yeah, with friend,
Yeah.
with a group, I guess.
With a group. So immediately I just start, crying or tearing up. And I guess he was out and about, pumping gas, getting ready to go to the gym, and he got back in the car and put it in drive to head out, and then felt like dizzy, felt a little weird. So thank God, he said the last thing he remembered was putting his car in park, and he has this nice black Corvette my dad has. Top was down. So he says the last thing he remembers put it in park, and I guess he fainted in his car. So luckily, the person behind him waiting for him to move to get gas noticed what was going on, because my dad's the top was off.
Yeah.
Of the car.
Oh, the car. Yeah, I was like, oh,
not his top.
Let them titties fly.
He wasn't topless, running around Clearwater. So he saw him like kind of slump over, went up to him, noticed he was unconscious, called 911, ambulance, rushed him to the hospital. I guess he was having irregular heart rhythm, heartbeat. Something wasn't pumping right. So long story short, he had some heart complications, and he had surgery for a pacemaker. So he has a pacemaker now. Sorry for putting all your laundry out there, Dad. But we're so glad you're okay. He's out of the hospital now. He was in ICU for a few days, regular hospital for a day, and then now he's back home. And thank God my one brother, Eric, lives there really close to him. So he's helping take care of him. And I feel bad me and my other brother aren't there to help. So, but he's doing okay.
That's good.
But I just felt so bad that everybody's having so much fun, and I'm just like,
yeah.
waterworks.
Well, everybody, you were not having a good time, obviously, at the time, but it's like everybody was trying to help and say something nice, but you were just you just want, and I get it. It's like, sometimes you just want to be left alone when you're, upset or whatever.
I just kept thinking, I was like, oh my God, I just want to go home right now because I'm crying in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And like,
but it's like, then it's like, I was the driver, so I couldn't really, I could have dropped you off, but I was like, what are you going to do? You can go home and be sad by yourself, like you'd at least be around like friends and family.
It was 5 o'clock by that point, and we're in the middle of the jungle at a horse ranch. So it's not like, hey, just, I'll pop you over to the ferry and drop you off, but it would be, a whole trek. So, and we have all these people. So I was like, no, just suck it up and be in a bad mood.
Well, we're glad he's okay.
Thank you.
But if it makes him feel any better, most people, when they go to the gas pump at the U.S., they do faint when they see the price.
Yes. Anymore recently.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shoot. So after that, then we go to see our friends Juan and Carlos have some land in the jungle that they've bought, and they are trying to like build a little tiny home community there.
They're crazy.
So we go and see that, in the mosquito jungie.
Yes, it's central. Where I cannot live. I feel so bad. Wanda wants us to go camping with them on their land. Number one, I'm just not a camping girl, and I get one mosquito bite. I'm like
right. And then there's those people that live in the jungle, like kind of next to them.
Yeah.
And nothing against them. Like I'm sure they're fine, but I think it would creep me out to be like camping and then hear other people like talking in the jungle and like sticks breaking and shit. Like,
there's not like fencing yet. I guess there's only like little barbed wire fence, so it's like they could just walk over and be like, "Hey, what up?" I'll be like, "Ah,
yeah." So with what I was saying about the tour or where we decided to go, I didn't want to like pick and choose, but like I said, I love you, Wanda, but when I give a tour to somebody, I take into account who they are, what they like to do. Like with Crazy Mark, I had to alter my tour because he doesn't drink, his wife or his girlfriend doesn't drink, and she doesn't snorkel. So like I didn't make it all about snorkeling or all about going to bars or whatever. So you got to kind of, and these people are from Wisconsin. It's been cold for the last 5 fucking months. Yeah. They're here staying in an all-inclusive in Playa. They don't want to go to a dirty pool bar. Dirty pool bar in the jungle, or to anywhere in the jungle. They're on an island. They want to go to the beach and swim and have some fruity drinks and just relax. I know she wants to show like her local spots and everything, but sometimes you gotta when you got one day, you gotta kind of play to your audience. I
Yes.
think so. But it was still a great time. Like we had so much fun.
had fun.
It was fucking hot.
It
And I
was
think we were
hot.
all getting a little cranky because we were a little hot.
I was
But-
cranky. For sure.
yeah. So after we went to the land, we did get it to the ocean. We got to Aldea, which is one of our favorite spots in Cozumel. Was he putting the bone on your foot?
Putting the little penis bone on my foot.
Yeah,
It's all
gross.
gooey and warm.
Yeah.
Keep the mosquitoes away. I don't
So
care.
we go to this place Aldea that we often go to, and we go snorkeling there and stuff. Just kick it off that thing.
I'm trying.
Hey, buddy.
Go over here.
I got.
There
Come
you
over
go.
here. Come over
Get
here.
your-
So everybody sits down. We're by the water. We're enjoying it. And I'm the only one that wants to go snorkeling. So I'm like, I'm fucking, they're swimming, but I'm like, I'm going to go snorkel because there's this spot there. I've talked about it before. There's like a cenote vent that's coming out of the ground that's, fresh water coming into the salt water. And that's where a bunch of fish hang out.
Oh.
So I swim out there. I'm paddling. And then I see this fish that I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? Because it looks like a oblong shape, like
Oh.
almost like a, I don't know, like a tic tac or something.
Oh, okay.
And it has these like little like
little
these little like
flutteries?
hummingbird looking fucking
Oh.
flutterer things. And then I see one, and I see another one, and I see another one, and then I'm counting them, and there's like 16 of them.
Wow.
And I realized they're squid,
Oh my
and they
God.
had their little tentacles back, and so
Oh.
it was just kind of like an
Oh.
oval shaped looking object, but the little like fluttery things in the front, the phalanges, and
Yeah.
then it had like a big old eyeball on each side,
Oh my
obviously. And so I
gosh.
looked them up afterwards, and because I'd never seen a squid, at least in this part of Cozumel.
Yeah.
And it was like a Caribbean reef squid or something like that, I think.
Oh.
I'll have to look it up. But
Maybe they had their little legs back because they're trying to look like something else.
yeah,
Makes
that's what I
sense.
think. Yeah,
Like don't eat me. I'm big.
yeah. But yeah, they were all just like hanging out there. It was like, it felt like it was like an alien invasion. It was
Cool,
crazy.
yeah.
And then I saw two big puffer fish. Super cool. But yeah, it was a good time there. And
I love it to think that you're just out in the middle of the ocean counting little baby squid.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there. 1, 2.
yeah, yeah, that is what I was doing.
That's what you were
What were
doing.
you doing on Saturday?
Yeah.
I was counting little baby squids.
We're all sitting there mingling, and you're out there counting squids.
Yeah. I don't know if they're babies. I mean, they were like this big. I don't know how big
Oh.
these squid get, but they're,
Yeah.
size of my date.
Little pulpos.
Yeah. No, is that the same thing?
Pulpolitos.
Is a squid and octopus the same?
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
what is the difference in Spanish? I don't know. Let's look it up.
I wonder if they have a different name.
Okay, squid.
Kim Monito actually
Oh,
brought out his octopus.
Calamari. Duh.
Oh, really?
Well, calamar.
Calamari.
So maybe
Oh,
that's
okay.
where, yeah.
And then pulpo is octopus.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I'm shocked that hasn't come up yet.
Yeah.
Especially with like all the.
Well,
There's a lot of calamari around here.
yeah.
isn't there? Hmm.
Yeah, I guess I never. Yeah, you know what? It does make sense because when I was a kid coming here, me and my brother used to get calamari from the resort, but they called them squiddo rings
Squiddo rings.
for like on the kids menu
yeah.
or whatever. So calamari, squiddo rings makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It all's adding up
We're
now.
But there was
Just didn't think about it.
so after we were getting ready to leave, we returned the car. We're like going to the ferry, and at the port, there's a big crowd of people, and there's a fishing tournament going on.
Of course.
And I saw, and they had like, what was it like? They had wahoo and mahi mahi,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and they're hanging them up by the big thing or whatever.
Huge.
And the name of the fishing tournament was Rodeo de Lanchas Mexicanas, which means the Mexican Speedboat Rodeo.
Oh my
And
god.
I love that name. I should have
Love
got a
it.
T-shirt because they were selling shirts right there. Like, who doesn't want a shirt that says Mexican Speedboat Rodeo?
Right? That would be great.
Yeah.
I did see them with shirts. They had like the fishing, like the, like the long
Yeah,
sleeve
like
fishing
the
shirts.
rash guard type of shirts or whatever.
Should you check to make sure that we're still recording?
Probably should.
Just
Well,
in case.
hey, we're almost done. Might as well do it a fourth
Because
time.
this is where it was coming up
Yeah,
last
nope,
time.
we're still good. We're still good.
Perfect. Excellent.
But this weekend, so that was our weekend.
Yes.
This weekend,
Eventful, not eventful?
a little, maybe too eventful.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't know.
good, yes.
For you, probably
Very
too.
eventful.
But yeah, this weekend, obviously, today is Que Monito's birthday. Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz cumpleaños,
our
little
and-
Mexican baby.
But if you follow us on social media, you saw there is his first birthday weekend.
Of course, he has to have a whole weekend, just not one day.
Yeah.
Because so many people would have come see him.
That's right. So today we're actually this Playa Soul Collective is doing another kind of walking tour pub crawl, and it's by our house. It goes to 4 spots. I think we've been to maybe 2 of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, but they're still one of our favorite. Eshkatik is where it starts. It's one of our favorite spots.
Favorite.
So we're like, oh, like perfect. We'll go on the pub crawl with him on his birthday. People can join and come say hi or whatever. And
Little
then,
do these people know we're taking it over with a pug's birthday
oh
party.
yeah. Well, no, the group, the Playa Soul Collective, shared his birthday post,
Oh
and
my
where it's like,
God.
and they put a little arrow by it, like, you know, like, hey, come to this, you know.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna have like 100 people at his
Yeah,
party.
they're like, we were planning for 20.
Yeah.
and there's 1,000 people here.
There's 2,500.
But Que Bonito loves to swim, so we wanted to take him to the beach, but like our beach has a lot of sargasso right now.
Dog Beach isn't looking good.
But we looked at the cameras in Puerto Morelos, which is like 20 or 25, 30 minutes north of us.
Yeah.
And they're like, Playa has these with like the guard, like the nets.
Or the barriers.
Barriers, the seaweed barriers.
Keep them out.
Theirs is actually working really well, and their beach isn't like completely clear, but it's far better than ours right now.
Much better.
Yeah.
You can actually swim. And
yeah,
not be like
exactly.
attacked by sargasso.
So we're gonna go up there. We're gonna, take an in drive or something there. I'm sure we'll be late.
No, we won't be late.
No.
We're gonna leave extra early.
No, I just mean the in drive.
Yes,
Yeah, they'll probably get lost.
It won't be our fault.
No, it won't be our fault.
No.
But yeah, so we're gonna go up there. We're gonna do some swimming with Que Bonito, so he can run around the water, and then probably eat dinner there or something, and then come back. So should be a good little weekend.
And I think we have some friends coming with us too.
Yeah. I don't know who else coming, but
yeah.
I'm sure we'll find out tonight at the pub crawl.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we'll see. I'm excited.
Let's see. All right. Well, let's get to an Airbnb horror story.
Okay.
Broken glasses, poop in the bed, missing doorknob. You know it's time for Airbnb horror stories.
That was a good one. If you'd like to stay at any of my Airbnbs, the one in Blue Ridge, Georgia is greenacorn.com. greenacorngetaway.com. Missed half of it. greenacorngetaway.com. And then the ones in Tulum are linktree/Riviera Retreats.
And they are both in the description of this episode.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
So if you're coming to our part of Mexico, you want to hit up Tulum, or if you're going for a little getaway in Georgia, we got you covered.
Yeah.
This Airbnb story I am calling the Plant Man.
Plant Man. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, that's a scat man.
That's the scat man.
Which scat is like poop, right? So why is he called? Oh wait, no, scat is also that like
Jazz.
that.
Because that's how he's singing, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's the scat man.
Yeah, but scat also means poop.
Okay, great.
So yeah, just so you know,
Good.
the more you know. The number one scat man podcast right here.
Yes, gross. So yeah, the Plant Man, gentleman checked in, traveling solo, which is always fine. It's gonna mean to us, we're like, oh, solo travelers, you're gonna be out and about a lot. You're probably not gonna be home. It's great. We're not gonna hear from you a lot. You're doing your thing, whatever. Which is what happened. We didn't hear from him the whole time.
Very
really.
nice.
Everything's smooth sailing.
Excellent guest.
Excellent guest. Until
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Up until.
For some reason in slow season, I feel like we're fine the whole time. They're not asking questions, everything's good, and then boom, hits us with something.
Yeah. You need to take that into account when you're like planning your days,
Yeah.
oh, we have like 3 checkouts. Okay, so today is going to be insane because there's only issues when they're leaving.
Yep. If we haven't heard from you, there's got to be an issue.
Yeah.
Just kidding. So this guy checks out. Our housekeeping team goes in. What do you think they found? I don't think
weed?
you'll guess. No,
Because he called him Plant Man, so I thought you might have. Did he bring his own plants and leave?
That would have been better
Yeah.
than what he did.
He put daffodils everywhere. What the fuck?
So our housekeeping team goes in, and we're in Tulum.
Right.
So there is a lot of plants in all of our homes. They're outside, inside. There's a lot of foliage. We're in the
Right.
jungle. Makes it look nice. Our housekeeping team goes in, and I'm seeing these messages roll in, and they're like, something's wrong with the house, but we're confused. Like they're something's weird, but we're having trouble figuring out. And they're sending some pictures, and then they figure out this guest moved all of the plants pretty much. Moved there's some fake plants in there, faux plants, if you will, and then some real ones. Moved all the plants, which
Weird.
don't know. That's weird. Maybe he's like, oh, this plant needs sun, or
Yeah,
this
true.
one doesn't.
Trying to help out.
That's what I do. You rotate your plants a lot. But then they realize there's water almost everywhere with these plants, the fake ones and the real ones.
What?
So he moved them around to be nice, I guess, and then watered them all to also be nice. We appreciate that. But watered the fake plants too. So there's just water pouring out of the bottom of these vases that are not meant for real plants,
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
and there's just puddles of water. So they think something's leaking. They're not sure. They're trying to figure out what's going on.
Right.
Figure that out. So the ladies are sending pictures of the fake plants, the real plants. There was a broken, we have one of those sets in the bathrooms. It's like for your toothbrush holder and a little soap dish and it's like a little set. So we have one of those. It's broken and just like left there. So they're like, who was here? What's going on? And I handle all the claims. So they're
Right.
sending me all these pictures. I reach out to him to say like, hey, did you move these things? Did you break this? What's going on? And he goes, oh yeah, I was helping. I have a lot of plants at home, just what we thought. I was moving them around, trying to spruce them up a little and watered them all. We're like, okay, thank you so much. Just so you know, half of them are fake and whatever, yada, yada. And then also this bathroom accessory was broken. And he's like, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. I'm so sorry. Like, I just thought, it's an accident and why mention it? We're like, oh, okay. We're going to have to charge you for that. The plants are fine. We moved them all back. We wiped it up. But the little bathroom set thing, we're going to have to charge you for that because
You broke it.
it's part of the home. The homeowners want it there. So we send him the link. We file the claim. And he's like, no problem. I'll pay for it. Send him it. It's like 500 pesos here on Amazon Mexico, which is like, what, 25, 26 bucks now? 27
yeah, probably
maybe?
27. Yeah.
Now. So we're like, this is the cost. We sent him our receipt, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, oh, well, hey, I found this on Amazon US. It's only $19.99. And we're like, well, that's great. But some things you can't get here from Amazon US, or they charge you an import fee. We would rather reorder it, what we paid, the 500 pesos on Amazon Mexico, if that's okay with you, sir.
Yeah.
Like, please don't tell us where to, I could get it if it's somewhere local.
Yeah, like
but-
you don't want to get ripped off if you're in the reverse situation.
Sure.
But yeah.
But we're showing you, regardless, we paid $25
yeah,
for this.
it's 28.80 right now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends on how old it is. It's,
yeah.
it might have been more.
Which Amazon does take that when you file the claim, it says how old is the thing, and the least
Oh,
amount is
Airbnb.
like a year. Yeah. What did I say?
Amazon.
Oh, Airbnb. Yeah.
I knew what you meant.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So that, out of all the things, that pissed him off. He was really upset. He's like, I can't believe you're charging me for this. It was an honest mistake. It was an accident. After me helping you with all your plants and this and that. And then, so we're like, number one, we didn't ask for your help with the plants.
Yeah.
And you caused more work for our girls because they literally have to move everything back and reset it and mopped up all the fucking water. So you weren't helping anybody.
Yeah.
You thought you were. Good intentions.
What were we just talking about where it's like certain people do like favors for you that you didn't ask for,
Yeah.
and then that like I think
Like,
like somebody like bought me a beer or something, but I already had beer, and then they like wanted money for it, and I was like, but I didn't ask for that beer,
Yeah.
like at a bar or something. And I was like,
People just assume you need another one in
Yeah.
the chamber.
yeah,
ready to
but
go.
it was like, yeah, you can't do something we didn't ask for and then be like, but I did this for you, and it's
Yeah.
like, but we didn't ask you to do this.
Thank you. Didn't in our checkout process, it's like just lock up, turn everything off, lock up, and put the keys back in the lockbox. That's all you have to do. We tell people we don't want you to do chores. We have a great housekeeping team. They're gonna come in, do their thing. You don't have to do anything. So we appreciated it. He got really pissy about this. So he's like, I will pay it, but I just want you to know I'm upset. I'm gonna leave you a bad review. Okay, you can write whatever you want. We need our $30, whatever it is. Have a nice life.
Yeah,
Like,
what's the
I
review?
don't know.
I broke this thing and they're making me pay for it.
Yeah, we were
Like-
like, if you had mentioned it to us, we're still going to charge you for it. But it would have, just, you knew you were being sneaky. You broke something. You didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Yeah, because he didn't say, oh, I didn't realize that. So it means
Yeah.
you knew you broke
You
it.
knew
You
it.
didn't say a word and you were trying to get away with it, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So whatever. So he did leave us a bad review, unfortunately. But then we got the opportunity to
What did he
message
say?
back, and we said all the things. Just kind of like, oh, it was a great stay until the
until I broke something.
Until the concierge hounded me about watering plants. And it was like really stupid. So then I replied, "You watered fake plants, dude." And then broke things and didn't say anything, nicely and professionally. But we were like, have a great day.
I hate it from a Airbnb renter's point of view, but I love it from your point of view, or from a
co-host.
Co-host or whatever, that you get the last word.
Yeah.
Like they're allowed to say, like, leave a review and say this, this, and this, but then you guys can say, "You watered fake plants, you fucking idiot." And I know you didn't say that, but then other people see that, and then he can't respond to it to say anything. So
exactly.
I love that for you.
I always think about when we look at reviews and we're like, this lady's a Karen. The host replied, and you're like, oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
They always.
I like when they like clarify it, because like a lot of times, I'm looking at properties and they'll say, like it'll be a bad review, and then like the person that's running the account or whatever is just like, "We're so sorry that you didn't have a excellent time with your stay. Please like reach out to us." And they're like, no, I want to know what actually happened.
Yeah.
So I like when you see the response and be like, yeah, you bitched about, 2 crumbs on the floor, but you also left, like a pile of shit in the toilet or something, I want to know the real story. Don't give me this fucking, fluff.
Exactly. And it's a delicate balance, because you don't want to look like a dick, because then people are like, oh, these owners are a dick. I don't want to stay there. They're going to nickel and dime everything. And we don't. People break glasses all the time. We let things go up to a certain amount. That's something that we can't replace easily. There's 1,000 wine glasses. We can't replace this like toothbrushy thing.
So he had to pay for it?
He had to pay for it. Yeah. He said he would pay for it. And then Airbnb, you can submit the claim to the guest, and then they can just pay it and everything's fine. If they don't respond within 24 hours, you can ask Airbnb to kick in and help, which is what I had to do. He said he would pay it, and then must have been shitty, and then didn't. But then Airbnb went after him, so we won in the end, regardless.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know. I got a couple more coming up that are gonna be really good, really good Airbnb. Low season is like chef's kiss to our Airbnb horror stories.
Yeah, because they're the people that come during low season often are some, not like bigger issues, but it's like they're trying to be cheap anyway, because not who comes to Mexico in the winter or in the summer, but it's like it's cheaper. So usually people that are trying to save money. Right. So yeah, they're
it's the clientele that we're bringing in right now. It's the lower prices. It's people that probably haven't been here or haven't been to Tulum and are like, oh, a cheap thing. I'm just going to book it and go and not research anything about the area or what to do or the prices or anything like that. This is cheap, so everything has to be cheap. Tulum is not cheap. It's not. I mean, that's just the way it is. Yeah. Nowhere's really cheap anymore.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, it's all relative.
Yeah.
What is cheap? Well,
True.
Your places are cheap. They're, I mean, $35 to $50 usually. I mean, to the beautiful $500,000 home in the jungle, boom,
I'd live there. I'd stay there.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Yeah. Well, fuck that guy.
Yep. Fuck the plant man.
Fuck you, plant man.
You can go scatty away.
Yeah. I was going to ask you the replace. So they reimburse you and then you buy it, or do they buy it on Amazon? Like
we buy it.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
we ordered it.
Do they just take it out of their account or whatever and then give it to you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Airbnb. I'm not sure how Airbnb, I guess whatever card you have on file, if they find, and I guess with filing claims, the guest has to prove, they have to prove what do you say?
What, that they didn't break it?
Yeah, they're like, what the issue is. They have to prove their innocence or something.
Oh, okay.
I can't even remember the word, but it's on them to prove. We're already have Airbnb in our corner, so it's
the burden of proof.
Is that your proof? Yes, I can't talk right now.
No, you're fine.
Apparently, I need some more coffee.
All right, well, let's get out of here. We got some Que Monito birthday events. We got his pub crawl tonight, so I'm sure we'll have some good stories about that.
We gotta rest up.
Yeah,
we're rest up, Que Monito.
Beach day tomorrow, so I'm sure we'll have some good shit going on. So check in next week, and we will tell you how his birthday went. Oh, and if you would like to buy Que Monito a birthday non-alcoholic beer,
yes,
buy me a coffee
snack.
Yeah, buymeacoffee.com/Hansons on Hiatus. You can buy Que Monito a virtual dog-friendly
penis bone
or
snackies, treats.
Hansonsonhiatus.com. We got all the links to the podcast. If you get anybody that you think would be enjoying the show, you want to share the links with, we greatly appreciate it. You can become a monthly Fucky supporter. We got the link up there if you're enjoying the stories and the good times and the information. You can go there. You can also visit us at hansonsonhiatus.com. If you have any questions, like, we haven't had any listener questions in a while. So if you got any questions about moving to Mexico, living in Mexico, vacationing, or if you want to hire me to be a tour guide, you can reach us there.
You love doing that.
That's right. All right. As usual, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, YouTube Music at Hansons on Hiatus. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Happy Friday, fuckers.
Happy Friday, fuckies.
That's it. Thanks for listening. Goodbye for now. Bye.